see who you are. You are my enemy, my enemy. You are my enemy.
俺はこの国を変える。
Officer Davis, could you please identify the signature on this document? Is it your signature? Witness yes. Officer Davis, could you please identify the document you have that has your signature? Witness yes. It's the criminal complaint that I signed. Thank you. So you were the affiant on that particular criminal complaint, correct? Witness yes. And it's the same criminal complaint that was filed in this case, correct? Witness yes. And criminal complaints must be signed and verified under penalty of perjury. Isn't that correct? Witness yes. Now Officer Davis, you previously testified that you conducted no investigation whatsoever to determine if I was engaged in the business of transportation for the purpose of using the highways for compensation or hire. So, could you please explain what probable cause you had to stop and accost me? Note, the only thing the witness can go to is still some alleged transportation, motor vehicle code violation, which SE he just testified could not possible apply here because they never investigated into it, because they never believed that it was applicable. If it DID applied, then he would know that he had to obtain evidence that proved you were engaged in transportation. He just testified that he did not make any effort whatsoever to do that, and that he had no reason to believe that you are doing so. Therefore, he knows that transportation is not applicable at all. He can't have it both ways. The biggest problem for them now is that this makes the citation and complaint against you malicious and unknowing, willful and intentional falsification of the record, as well as aggravated perjury by the officer if SI he was the actual affiant on the complaint. Officer Davis, are you now testifying that at the time you initiated the transportation stop that you DID make a legal conclusion and determination that I was engaged in a regulable business activity involving transportation for compensation or hire? Witness yes. Officer Davis, I am now thoroughly confused about your testimony. First, you claim to have stopped me for some alleged offense under the Transportation Code. Then you testified that you never suspected or believed that I was engaging in any form of commercial use of the roads, i.e., transportation, and that you intentionally failed to investigate that possibility at the time. Is that correct?